to hear from you. Now, also tonight, the controversial redevelopment of Scarborough's North Bay has run into trouble once again. The multi-million-pound scheme has been delayed for years, and it's just 5 months since Harry brought us the news that work had finally got underway.
You know, I can't believe it. I used to buy my ice cream from that little cabin there many, many years ago. You know, this is a very exciting project for Scarborough, no doubt about that. 100 new apartments, 80-odd new beach huts, a beach management centre for the council. We've waited a long time. The question now is how quickly will the plans be realised?
Well, that was in February, and since then the cafe and stalls have all disappeared, and work is well underway on the flats and chalets. But today came a bombshell when the Scarborough Civic Society, who previously supported the scheme, declared its outright opposition to the latest plans. There's a public meeting at the Spa tonight to discuss the latest proposals, and our man Phil Bodmer is there now. Phil.
Well, that's right, Ian. As you say, a lot riding on this Sands complex. It's a key component in the general well-being and indeed the renaissance of this famous resort. Many people are hoping it will catapult Scarborough to become one of the UK's leading tourist destinations. But today, as you mentioned there, the Scarborough Civic Society said, hang on a minute, we're not happy with some of these proposals. So, what's gone on? Well, joining us now from the Scarborough Civic Society is Adrian Perry. Adrian, why have you changed your stance on this?
Well, the reason is the scope of the new plan has changed so much that you can actually see the viability of the town centre being put at risk. And also, with the new plan, they're moving into putting buildings in conservation areas, in parks, public parks. A 3-storey car park now becomes a 5-storey car park.
So it's your view that the developers are actually moving the goalposts, changing the rules of the game, if you like?
Absolutely, and we want to be absolutely sure that everybody in Scarborough can debate this issue and decide whether we really want to go down this track.
OK, let's turn to Councillor Derek Bastiman now, who has responsibility for regeneration. Councillor Bastiman, you need the Scarborough Civic Society on board, do you not?
Yes, we do, and we're always conscious of their comments, and we welcome the comments, and I'm surprised at Adrian and the Civic Trust today. But then again, that's what we're all about. The Civic Society play an important part in this development, and we have listened to them all along with it. Adrian said about parkland being sold off. That's only an assumption at this moment in time. It has to go to Cabinet on Tuesday. It will be a decision made by Cabinet, but it will be sold in the open market. It will not be sold to Benchmark in any private way.
Work's already begun, as we know, so you can't change it now, can you?
No, you can't change it now, and you're quite right in your opening statement saying it will catapult us back where we belong, the Queen of the Watering Coast on the East Coast, without a shadow of a doubt.
Briefly, are you in discussions with the developers and they're changing plans?
We are in discussion with them, and the site of 55 acres, Phil, will always change. There is no more, no less. In fact, there is actually less housing on the site now than there was when the original permission was given. So everything's there, maybe move around the site a bit, but a large site of 55 acres is always going to be evolving.
OK, gentlemen, thank you. We'll have to leave it there. So, once again, another controversial regeneration issue. The bay over here, the South Bay, very calm at the moment, as you can see.